Now, to take a look at example 17 in our homework of 3.3, you see something like this. There's the universe set. Let's see if I can get a pen going here. You actually get to see my pen here. Okay, let's see if I got my pen working now. There's the universe set right there. And then there is set A. And there is set B. And there is set C. And what we want to do is place the elements of the sets in their proper location in this Venn diagram, this one over here. So what would be a strategy? Well, the first thing I would do is in my homework log is I would copy these sets down. So I will write them out on this page. And, copying this onto your homework log is perhaps the most time consuming. But you now have what the universe is. You now have what A is, B, and C. So again, I made this a little bit bigger so we can start working with it. Now, what do we want to know? We want to know, for instance, which letters of A, B, and C are common to everything. So we can change colors here. And we look and we see a G there, a G there, and a G there. So I'm going to put a little blue mark underneath these G's. So I know that the G is found in each of these sets. So I'm going to put a G there. And this is where they intersect of all three sets. Now I see an H there, no H there, and no H there. So the H then is going to be only in A. So I can put that there. And I've used, in a sense, this. So I can put like a little line or whatever you're going to use. Now J. I have a J in A, a J in B, and a J in C. So I now know that this J here will be in all three. So I can put a J there. Okay, then I look at the K. I have a K there, a K there, a K in A, K in B, but not in C. So these are going to be right here as a K. Because that's only, and I should put actually, let's change colors here a little bit. And this is A, this is B, and this is C. Again, I'm looking for a strategy to do it. And again, telling is probably difficult, but a picture is worth 1,000 words. Okay, so I have my H then, I have my J, and my K now, I have only, let's change colors here. I have a K that's going to be an A and a K in B. So I put it as intersecting. All right, then I look at my next letter. I have L. L. I have it in A. I don't have an L in B, and I don't have an L in C. So my L, well, I see I didn't copy the L down here. So there's an L in A, and there's an L in C. So I'm going to put an L in A here, and it's also intersecting with C. Okay, now in my first one I need an N. So I have an N there, And I have an N in C as well, so I need to put an N there. Now looking for my other letters here. I have an M that I haven't used yet. So this is an M that's in B. And there is an M. Let's see if I have more colors here. Yellow. So I have an M there and an M there. So this is in B and C. I'm going to put an M. Came out a little light, but still can see it. And then I have an O. So I'm going to put an O there as well. And I've done all the letters. So what letter do I have left here? I have a P here in C that I haven't used. So I put a P there. Oh, let's change colors though. Light blue. So again, I wanted a technique here. Now, which letter haven't I used from my universe up here? Well, as I look through it, I haven't used any Q's here. And what color do I have left here? A nice violet here. So this goes in the universe. And hopefully this was helpful as a strategy. When you have something like this, you need to copy these down and then look to see where they will go in the Venn diagram. So we haven't picked out our answer yet. Notice we got G and J. So there's a G and a J there, and there's a G and a J there. Well, what else? I and M, I and M. But notice in this one there's a K and an O there. And here there is no K and O. So our correct answer then will be the C. And I'm going to erase this now, but remember you can go back and start from the beginning. This is how I erase it. And now I can put the C there. And I can do my check. And it tells me I've got it correct. Okay, hopefully it's helpful.